Well, good morning. That was good timing. You don't mind being on YouTube, do you?
Absolutely. Hello YouTube. Hello world. Good morning. What a
Yeah.
lovely day here in Goring.
It's gorgeous, yes. The newly refurbished cafe seems to be busy already.
And we have some four-legged friends with us today. Who have we got today?
Crystal and Lady.
Hello Crystal.
Now there'll be a bit of an argument when they see the other dogs, but
Right.
can I go and get a seat on the beach?
Yeah.
And can we do our usual thing with the food?
What's happening? What you want? Bear in mind there will be substitutions where they don't have what you want.
A small omelette-y thing, no chips.
Small omelette thing, no chips.
Yeah, cheese omelette, something like that.
Cheese omelette. Okay.
If it's a failure, then sausage, beans, and chips. I'll have to.
Sausage, beans and chips.
And a latte, please.
A latte, but I'll never remember that.
This is a new extension that's just been put on the front of the cafe. Good morning. Oh, low tide. Low tide, tide's out. What a lovely morning. What a lovely morning. Right, we'll give you a break before breakfast. Oh dear, I sank down into the cobbles. Back in a mo. Breakfast on the beach. What gore could you want, eh Neil?
It's amazing. This
Lovely
is
morning.
the life. This is what we work for. Super healthy. British eggs. Well poached, well done.
And you're looking for whatever you can get, aren't you? Crystal. Right.
Alan is creating 20 hours of editing.
Lady poops. Right. What are you doing?
Are they hungry?
How do I stop this? Just a question. Trying to get the hairs out of the way of the camera lens. Right, we're off. Sea Lane Cafe to 101 at Adversane. Leaving Worthing Seafront, following Neil in his Tesla Model 3 with the doggies. Hello doggies. Friday the 13th, they tell me today. Friday the 13th, and yet, what a glorious day. What a glorious day. He's going to go left here. I would have gone right, but Neil's going to go left, which probably means he wants to go up a road that has loads of humps in it. Why you would want to do that is kind of masochistic, but then that's Neil for you. Must be bin day. And a right into humps for 450 yards. But let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And 8. Half asleep. Porsche open top. Want to see my sunroof? Ambulance going somewhere in a hurry. Teslas have got a bit of a race on. I think lady's a little warm, aren't you, puppy? Maintaining 4th gear in the MX5. single file traffic. Hello girls. Crystal. Hello Crystal. Hey. Good dogs. Yeah. I'll have a little suck on my water. And we're off. Put the water away. Third gear, fourth gear. To the interchange above the A27. We're all going for the outside lane. Third, second, and up into fourth. Long furlong. Why it's called long furlong, I don't know, because it must be many tens of furlongs. Maybe that is a very long furlong. Maybe 10 furlongs equals one long furlong. Although I thought 8 furlongs equaled a mile. But then I'm just old. We can talk about rods and chains. A lot of you won't understand that. Something to do with farming and cricket pitches, I believe. Can't really Google it right now. Long furlong rain. Once again, the beautiful Sussex Downs. Maserati. Moo cows. lots and lots of long traffic going up Long Furlong. Incoming call from management. Yes, dear.
Hello, Pep. I'm just asking, is there a plan for lunch or have you eaten?
I've eaten, so no, there's no plan for lunch. I'm just... Sorry, I've eaten. There is no plan for lunch. I'm just coming through Long Furlong and following Neil up to the 101 for a coffee. If she's gone. Well, that could either be she couldn't hear me, or it's the question of the poor signal on Long Furlong for cellular phones. Probably the poor signal. Let's try again. Hello, dear. Can you hear me better?
Yes, I can.
Right. I've just come through Long Furlong with Neil. I'm following Neil up to the 101 at Adversane. Would you care to join us?
No, you're okay. Thank you.
I'll have lunch with you at the 101. You don't have to choose the worst stuff.
Anyway, you do what you're doing and I'll see you when you get home.
Okay, will do.
Alright, ta-da.
Ta-da. onto the A24 at Findon roundabout. Findon now over on our right hand side. Oh, another incoming call from her. Yes, dear.
Hello, that was Derek who rang the house phone. Calling back and you can get some more phone or whatever.
Okay.
Anyway, I'll see when you're going.
Ta-da. Oh, well done. Jesus Christ. We all want to end up in that Worthing crematorium, don't we? That was why. Neil is signalling me that I still have my left indicator on, so it was probably my fault, for which I apologise. I left my left indicator on because I was distracted a little bit by Alison calling back for a third time. So one could say that the gentleman should not actually assume that although I'm indicating left, I was going to do it. But fault on both sides, I guess. Fault on both sides. A Kona with an exhaust pipe. Whatever next. Indicators off, 6 gear, 60 miles an hour, centre of the lane, both hands on the steering wheel. I guess my checks are we're doing fine. Nothing threatening in the rear view mirror apart from perhaps a white van man, but I'll stay in the left hand lane. White van man is obviously in a hurry. Closely followed by Audi driver. Very closely followed by Audi driver. Oh, Model X and a Model Y. A Model X and a Model Y. There you go, Neil. So, indicating left, Washington roundabout. No, we're not indicating left. We're going round. That's me on autopilot again, as though I was going home. And obviously Neil isn't going that much to my home, he's going to the 101. Audi driver now harassing Neil. Continue on up the A24. Let me see. Neil will probably go to the second Ashington exit and then across to Adversane. Let's see. the A24, coming up to the first Ashington exit. Ashington South. Half a mile to Ashington North. Focus, Alan. Don't assume where Neil's going to go. Third gear, second gear, check right, clear. Fourth gear. No, third gear. Third gear. Keeping in third gear. Billingshurst exit. Fourth gear. Fifth gear. 30-mile-an-hour limit. We both need to slow down, Neil. Well done, well spotted. Can't see half the signs these days from the foliage that's growing over them. But I guess West Sussex County Council are siding with the Greens these days. National speed limit. Single lane carriageways, 60 miles an hour. Fourth, fifth gear, sixth gear. Motorcycle. Living his best life. Oh, I'm so glad I'm retired. Here we are on a Friday, the 13th. And just enjoying the drive around the beautiful West Sussex. With a friend. What more could you want? Well, the Rebel 1100, I guess. But hey, we've got to mix up these videos somehow. Couldn't bring the mutts if we had the 1100. BPH. Who are BPH? We need to look them up at some point. Welcome to Laybrook. You see, until you're doing YouTube videos, you don't know half of what's going on, really, in your own district. Normally, without YouTube and commentary, I probably would have just driven straight past that without even concerning myself what Holbrook or Laycox, is that right, was all about. Now, I'm probably going to have to look it up. staggered junction. Left towards B2133 Adversane. Road clear, move over. Follow Neil to the right. Second gear. Third. Fourth. Fifth, sixth. In Super Cruise motorcycle. I wish I could have recognised it from the front with that headlamp. But so many these days. Was that the? Do you know? I don't know what look that was. I kind of recognise those kind of long face headlights, but can I place the model now? No, I can't. And we were doing 45 and now we've slowed down to 40, so we're being good boys today. Still in 6th gear, just. 40 is about the minimum speed for 6th gear. She bogs down a bit if you try and hold 6 at 40, and here we come into 30, so let's shift down to 5th. Back off the throttle a bit. Beautiful bush, lovely, gorgeous. Now my wife would know, it's not an azalea, is it? It's one of those other things that we've got that she knows all about. And if I wasn't so tongue-tied, oh look, there's the new travellers sites that they've just put up along this road. When I say new traveller sites, it was one traveller site that sold some land. That land that it sold applied to be a traveller site and was approved at council, whereas the existing traveller site that applied for more units was turned down. Go figure. Still in 5th now, doing a steady 40. Taycan electric. Cyclist out for a nice ride. Nice to see he's got the proper safety gear on, helmet, etc. Hope he has an enjoyable day, an enjoyable ride. Level crossing at Adversane. Train just gone through. Gates opening. Red lights still flashing for the red vehicle in front that started off and went through the red lights. Neil arrived there just as they went out. And here we are at the Blacksmith's Arms or 101 Cafe at Adversane Crossroads on the other side of the road. Busy junction this morning, home fix.